Hello, guys. We're still grinding these lead code questions. Today we have partition list. Lead code 86, very popular question. It's been asked by Adobe, Microsoft, Apple, Bloomberg. Wow. Even Google and Facebook have also asked it. Amazon also. Wow. Okay, that's impressive. That said, this is a linked list question. If you haven't, studied linked list, it'll probably be difficult. But I hope this video will help you essentially to navigate these kind of questions. So given the head of our linked list and the value x, I want to partition our linked list such that we have nodes that are less than x can be 4, right? They can be 4 greater than or equal to x, right? So you just want to partition x such that everything before x, right, whatever the value x is less than it, and everything beyond it is also what greater than rx, right? And also, interestingly enough, you want to maintain the order, right? You should preserve the relative order of the nodes here. So basically, if we had this string, we have this linked list, right? I'll be thinking, and that's one of the best ways of doing it, right? Of dividing this into two strings. Essentially, the question is asking us to partition it. So I'm going to divide it into two linked lists. And if the first linked list will have elements that are less than what x, and then the other one will have those which are what equal to or greater than x, basically. And just want to maintain the order, and that'll be fine, right? So what I want to do is first have two dummy heads, right? Two different dummy heads, right? So let's note I'm going to dummy head one, right? And I'll set it towards a negative number, maybe negative 100, for example, and do the same with what's the second one. So we're going to be dummy head, but I'll call this one dummy head 2, just like that. And then I want to have a list node. I'll call this one the lower, right? That points to our dummy head 1. So this will have the lower values, and then again, what let's node upper, basically, which will have what the values that are greater than or equal to what are x. Okay, cool. So just going to loop through the head, right? So while the head is not equal to null, I want to check if I want to check the value of head and check if it's less than or equal to um x, right? So if head dot val, if that is less than x, then it goes into our lower, right? So we'll say lower dot next, right, should be equal to what a new list node. Basically, I'm just going to create a list node of value, which is the same as what the head dot file, and then I'll say lower is equal to what lower dot next. So I move the pointer to the next possible one. And if not, then what we want to do is what to add to our upper, right? So it's upper dot next. That's equal to what a list node of the size what head dot val, and then what upper is equal to excuse me, upper dot next. Very simple with these. And just to keep our while loop going, we'll say head is equal to a head dot next. Okay, cool. So we have these processing, we have these two different nodes, and we have the dummy heads also. So what I want to do now is to just give you an idea, right? We have upper is going to be at the end, but dummy head is still pointing to the head, right? So lower is the smaller part, right? It's the first part. So I'll say lower dot next. I want the next element in lower to now be equal to what wherever the dummy head is, right? Because the dummy head is connected to the rest of upper, except upper is pointing to the end. So dummy head 2 is 100 pointing to the rest. So right, negative 100 pointing to the rest of the nodes of the greater than or equal to side, right? So it's going to be lower dot next equal to dummy head 2 dot next, right? So that will take the rest of what is in dummy head 2, and then it's connected to lower. So now essentially I've connected everything towards dummy head 1, and we do not want the dummy head 1, but I want what is next to it, right? Which is the actual sequence. So see again dummy head 1 dot next. We return that, and this should solve our issues. Right. So essentially, going to return this linked list. We pass the first two test cases. Um, let me see if it passes everything. And then we talk about the runtime, right? So we beat everyone 0%. Oh, sorry, 0 ms, right? So that's quite quick. Beats 100% of Java users. And the question is, what is the runtime, right? Well, basically, we touch every node once. So it's O of n, where n is the number of nodes in our linked list, right? And that's it. Shouldn't be crazy. If we get this in an interview, very, very good question. And I hope you guys kill it. Keep watching my videos. If you're practicing for Leetcode questions, and guys, I'll see you guys on the next one.